Going to make a quick video on how to replace the valve cover, cylinder head, whatever you want to call it, gasket. Mine appears to be leaking, and yeah. So first step's going to be taking out the seats, getting these set up. So I'm going to flip that seat back, and then I've got to go ahead and take that seat out back there. Let's go. So as you can see on mine, it's pretty oily, so I'm pretty sure it's leaking from there. So I want to get all this off. Got to start by taking the manifold and taking everything off as well after I get the seats out, the panels out. Let's go. Disconnect the wiring harness from there to there and look for any goodies under the seat, like cigarette butts. Tasty. Now go around, take off all the 12mm bolts. All right, with the 6 bolts removed, e-brake cable disconnected, you should be able to pull it out of the way. And I think there's going to be enough room to get in there without having to take off the brake. So I'm just going to start by disconnecting all the accelerator cables and working my way this way. Some of the hoses, disconnecting them. But you can see all the grime in there, which I'll be cleaning off. I'm going to go ahead and remove the e-brake. I think it's just going to get in my way. May as well give myself room. Pull that clip out of there and remove the 2 12mm bolts and take off the 2 12mm bolts from the underside, holding that bracket on. And start removing your accelerator cables and the associated brackets and clips that go with it. All right, continue removing those sensors. Don't be an idiot and strip off one of the bolts there. Diaphragm needs to be disconnected, and then these and that pinch clamps. These have a little tab that lock them in place, makes it easier for removal. Next, I'm going to carefully back off these 4 studs. And disconnect the breather hoses from there and there, so that frees up this end. And without too much issue, this lifted up. Probably have to replace that hose down there. Got a little crack coming out for the breather. But other than that, it's out. And I start cleaning this up and pull that cover off. It's out. So they are missing that bolt back there. I'm guessing that's why it's been leaking everywhere. So I'm going to clean that up a little bit, protect it, make sure nothing falls in, and take this old gasket off, clean it up, and clean up the head, the cover, the valve cover, and new gasket back on. Yoink. Okay, pretty much all cleaned up. Old gasket came out very brittle. Must have been aftermarket. It's not the same as the Toyota. It doesn't have these little bits. Anyway, another probably possible cause for it to leak. Going to put the new gasket on, get this thing back in, get this torqued down. Cover back on, go around and tighten up those bolts and nuts to 6.5 foot-pounds. 9 foot-pounds for these 4. All right, everything buttoned up, except for that temporary fix with the zip tie, to come back and fix that. But everything's tightened up, accelerator cables on, throttle cables. And now I'm gonna put the brake line back through and on and tighten everything up. That's it. 6 bolts reinstalled.